honor and a privilege. It's an honor and privilege to present in front of you all audience. So thank you so much for bringing me up. So as Shoaib mentioned, right, my name is Fayaz Ali Khan. I'm working as a global alliances executive in one of the leading multinational company of software development company, product design, Quest Software. So today I'll be focusing on giving you an introduction about the business development career. What is this about? I'll take you through some of the important aspects of the business development. So with that statement, let me start this one. Please let me know if you're finding any difficulty on seeing my screen. Hope you all can able to see my screen and able to hear my voice.
Yes, it's.
Thank you for the confirmation. So today in the presentation, I'll be focusing on few of the important agenda items, starting from introduction, giving you some of the facts of this profession. What is this profession about? Giving you some of the details of this profession. Giving you an example, like real life example, how the real-time scenario looks like. Day-to-day activities that you're going to perform as a business development profession. What are the skills and tools required for you to be successful in this profession or getting started with this profession? And what are the job opportunities available in the marketplace? I hope the agenda is clear, yeah? All right, so starting with an introduction, right? What is about business development? So business development is actually, okay, I can see there is someone is raising a hand. Is there any question? Okay, so what is business development, right? So it is actually a set of ideas, initiatives, and activities that you have to take place to grow the business, right? So for example, you're launching a product or you're launching a services, and you need to understand how you can actually take that product or services to the marketplace, right? So you required a certain set of ideas, you need to put through. You have to take some certain initiatives, right? How you're going to take this to the marketplace, or you need to perform certain activities to understand how you can actually cater to the business. You can actually achieve this by a set of process, activities, and tools. You have different processes and activities and tools through which you can actually able to perform this. For example, as I mentioned, right, you're launching a product and a service, and you want to take it to the next level, right? So it could be any organization. I just give them as XYZ as a name. So that's a quick introduction. Some of the facts you need to learn about the business development profession is it is actually one of the top-notch management professional. Building the strategies. So every day is a fun on the work. It is actually a global and a recognized profession. For example, you're working for a leading organization, so it's a global profession. Highly paid profession, right? So once you'd be a business development profession, you can earn a very good salaries and incentives and perks. There are a lot of growth opportunities as well involved. So if, for example, you're joining as a business development executive, you can grow in the future, like different professions, like you could be a business development manager, or you could be a channel sales manager, or you could be a relationship manager, a vice president sales, global head, those kind of. So a lot of growth opportunities. One of the flexibilities what I found is you can work from wherever you want. It's a remote based work work culture. And also you'll get an opportunity to meet your customers and your partners nationally and internationally. So you could actually travel to different places of the world. So some of the facts of this profession. What are the key components required for business development to be a successful business? There are certain activities, as I mentioned, you need to perform, certain processes involved with it, and the tools and technologies that you're using. So I'll go in depth of those activities, processes, and tools. So what is the, before we start with that, understanding what is the business development life cycle, right? So, you need to understand what strategy that you're going to take to start your business or any organization that you'll be joining, right? It could be a software development company, or it could be a services-based company. You need to understand, the life cycle, how you will going to perform. So there are 4 stages that I have categorized, right? First is strategy development. You need to create the value proposition. That's the second step. Why do you need this product or services to bring to the marketplace, right? And how you will going to, put the value proposition to your customers, to your partners. So that's the second stage. Third stage is you'll be creating the proposals. You'll be working on different proposals. It could be price proposals, or it could be, it could be the quotations or different proposals that you need to put through. And the final step would be the deal negotiation, right? How you will going to perform the deal negotiations, how you will be working with your customers, understanding their goals, and helping the customers to grow the business. So these are some of the important steps that involve in the business development lifecycle. So here are some of the day-to-day activities that you will be performing, right? As a business development executive or a business developer, you need to have these activities involved on day-to-day basis, right? Starting from analysis, you need to do some analysis and research about the product and services that you'll be launching, why it is required for, how you are adding the value to your customers, right? You need to do certain research. You need to know your customers. You need to know your target audience. You need to know your verticals. Then you have to create your value proposition, right? So what value you're bringing to the table, how your product and services are different than your competitors. So you have to do that research. You have to perform, you need to send emails, to your customers. You need to write emails, right? Professional emails. You have to do phone calls to your customers. It could be a cold call, or it could be, the regular calls you have to make. And you have to organize certain meetings, right? It could be web-based meetings, right? For example, like right now we are doing web-based meetings, and you have to do face-to-face meetings. Sometimes you need to travel nationally and internationally. Excuse me. So, and then, you have to perform, like, you need to create proposals, as I mentioned, right? You have to create price proposals, the solution proposals, and you have to send, you have to work on the deal negotiations as well, some of the activities. And the processes, right? There are certain processes that every organization follows. You need to understand the current process of the organization, right? You need to understand their marketing process, the sales process, how they are actually doing the sales. You need to understand the lead generation process, how the company is generating the leads for the organization. So lead is nothing but a business opportunity where someone is interested in your products and services. So you need to understand, and there could be some processes where there would be like opportunity management, a sales organization strategies. There are a lot of strategies involved with it as well. So there are certain processes which you need to understand. And how do you achieve that, right? You require some of the tools that helps you to achieve that. There could be marketing tools, right? There could be some research tools, right? Gartner's research, LinkedIn. You have to work on day-to-day basis on some of the, you need to learn these tools. And there are some tools like sales tools as well, which is involved, right? It could be CRM tool, the customer relationship management tools, or any tools, right? And then you have certain educational tools, right? You need to learn from those. It could be SharePoint, OneDrive. Those are also available. So these are some of the day-to-day activities that you need to perform in order to be successful in the business development career. I hope it is clear, yeah? Any questions? All right, moving on to the next. So going further deep dive on the skill set, right? As I mentioned, the first and basic thing is the communication skills. You need to require these skills to be successful. You need to have listening skills, understanding the customer requirements, customer problems. You need to have understanding of reading skills. For example, you need to read a lot of company websites, understanding the customer business, partner business. You need to read a lot of proposals as well sometimes. And you need to have very good writing skills as well, right? You have to write emails to your customers, emails to your partners. So, writing is also important, and speaking, it's definitely very important skills in the sales and business development profession. You need to develop your speaking skills as well. Soft skills, again, attitude is really important in business development. How you actually manage the stress, how you meet your customers, your attitude, your go-to attitude is very important. You need to be passionate about what you're doing, the business development profession, whatever the job you're doing. Customer handling, another soft skill I have added here. And tools, right? What are the tools required? It's SWOT analysis is one of the important tools. So like strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So you need to understand the strengths of your products, right? And the weakness of your products, how you will going to position your product, the opportunities, right? What are the market opportunities you have, and how you will going to identify those opportunities and map those opportunities with your strengths, right? And what are the threats, right? If there are any competitors, like, who are those competitors, how they are better. I can take an example, right? For example, you see that you're launching a bike in Hyderabad, right? You're launching a new bike, electrical bike. You're launching in Hyderabad for XYZ company. You need to do research about that bike, right? You have to know about the features of your bike, how this bike is different, what are the weaknesses of this bike, and how it is better than the bikes which are already available in the marketplace. You need to understand, you need to analyze the market, right? You need to know about your target audience. You need to know, the potential of this launching this bike in the marketplace. So you need to do all that research, and there are like websites are available, the company websites are available, Wikipedia is there, Webopedia is there. You have different networking tools, like for example LinkedIn, Gartners. You need to know about these tools. So you need to be, in the sense, you need to be master in your field. Basic skills like MS Office, right? Microsoft Office skills. It could be Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. This is really important, for you to be successful. And there would be some other, tools as well, but these are basic tools. CRM is a must-have tool, like customer relationship management, where you track your customer records. It could be Salesforce, it could be NetSuite, it could be Zoho. These are different, CRM tools that I have mentioned here. So what are the opportunities available in the marketplace today? I can see that, I have done some quick research, understand the current market requirements, understand, like, starting from business development executive, you'd be joining as a business development executive as a basic level. Then, after 3 to 4 years, you would be like business development manager, or you could be relationship manager. You could be like a sales manager, or you have international business development manager. You'll be like a sales head down the line, 8 to 10 years, a VP global business development, or VP global sales, and also the entrepreneurs, right? Who are the business owners, right? Anyone who is actually a fresher looking for a job, he could be a business development executive, or after some years, he could be developer. But entrepreneurs are someone who is actually looking to start with some business ideas, right? They have some business ideas. They wanted to launch their product or services in the marketplace, right? So entrepreneurs are one of the important aspect I put here, because they can actually leverage, this business development field. So this is actually a 10,000 foot of the overview of what is business development and different features. Any questions from the audience that I can clarify? अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो, मुझसे क्लैरिफाई करना चाह रहे हैं आप लोग, तो प्लीज फील फ्री टू आस्क. आई विल बी हैप्पी टू हेल्प यू. Yes, someone put it in the chat. You can actually type your questions on the chat box as well. Yes, Siraj Khan has a question. Siraj, please go ahead. Siraj, oh sorry, Mozam has a question. Is BDM a job from startup companies or MNC? So Mozam, let me tell you, BDM, business development management, is a job which is offered by startup and as well as the MNCs. Without business development, without sales, there is no organization. So even if it's a small organization like 10 members or 5 members organization, they required a business development executive or a business development manager, because he's the one who will be the gate opener for the new organization. So what is the basic need to start a small business? So a question from not sure, what is the basic need to start a business? See, one thing what I understand is, whenever you have to start a business, whenever you're planning to start a new small business, you need to start with the idea, right? What is the idea behind it? आप जो बिजनेस लाना चाहते हैं उसका क्या आइडिया है, उससे किसको आप फायदा पहुंचाना चाहते हैं उस आइडिया से, राइट? You need to know, you need to do some little research. Just like, for example, I can give you an example, like a small example, like I want to start up in hardware, shop over here. तो मुझे ये समझना चाहिए कि क्या मेरे ये हार्डवेयर शॉप से किस ऑडियंस को मैं टारगेट कर रहा हूँ, right? And what could be benefit? Before doing that, okay, before you start any business, you need to understand your own strengths as well, right? For example, what are my own strengths? Right? Strength would be, I'm very good in hardware networking, I'm very good in assembling or something like that, which could add value to the marketplace. So basically you need to know your strengths, and you need to know, identify what is the need, and if someone is already doing that, then how you are different than your competitors. There is a question from Siraj. Sir, I want to do CMA. What is the procedure now? I'm in intermediate second year. Siraj, you need to clarify me, what is CMA? Cost and management accountant. Well, Siraj, I'm not actually the expert in financial accounting, but cost and management, okay, again, you need to understand why you need to do this course, how you will going to apply this course, right? Are you actually planning to build your career in accountancy? Then definitely this course will help you.
Yes, sir. I am planning to be a career in accountancy only. My cousin is doing now CMA India, but I want to do CMA US because it is a globally recognized.
Okay, so one thing, Siraj, the one more thing is, like, sometimes what happen is we follow our friends and cousins and brothers. That's really good. But what we need to understand is, like, what are our strengths and what is our interest and passion? Is it really my passion or interest? If it's your passion and interest, then go for it. But again, right, I would say, like, is it really apply to you now, or it could be applied to you after 3 to 4 years, right? You need to understand that. यानी अगर आपको presently अगर ये help करता है ये course आपको अपने goal को achieve करने में, then please go for it. There is a question from Muhammad Usman. I want to do digital marketing, but no idea and like sell online platform and doing no idea and like sell online platform and doing job right now. Yes, definitely, Usman, you can actually do this digital marketing course. It's really a great course. I would advise everyone of this forum, CGC forum, that anyone interested, please actually go for Udemy, udemy.com. This is a great website. I actually been a frequent visitors on Udemy. You can actually do a small digital marketing course, Usman, over there on Udemy. There are basic digital marketing courses available, so you can actually for little amount you can actually know about this field. It could be like just 500 rupees or 400 rupees. Sometimes it's free as well. They provide you digital marketing courses. So you can definitely learn from it. Digital marketing has tremendous opportunities, I would say. So if anyone wanted to build their career in digital marketing, I would highly recommend that course. Yes, definitely. I hope this answer to your question, Usman. You're most welcome. It's my pleasure. So right now, which I'm showing my screen, the skills and tools, this is really important for everyone, right? So communication is applied for all the profession. Okay, there is another question came in. Is business development related to data science or data analysis? So there is a question from Sayed Bikhar, very good question. Business development related to data science. So data science is a different domain. It's actually a techno-functional domain where you have to do a lot of data analysis and performing. So that is actually comes under business analyst profession, but it actually complements to business development profession. It is actually part of that. But data science is purely a business analyst, a technical analyst profession, and that required for you is you need to learn some programming languages or the scripting languages as well, like Python, SQL, and those scripting as well. So data science is actually a different profession, and data analysis is actually a part of the analysis of business development, but it depends on what actually data that you wanted to analyze. I hope this answered. If Syed Vikhar, if you have any questions on the data science and data analysis, you can quickly actually go on Udemy and do any short-term courses to know deeper dive. But definitely business development is a separate topic. There is another question, sir, how to start a business in low investment? So starting a business with a low investment, there are different, businesses that you can do, but at least you need to spend like 10 to 15,000 or 20,000 initially. Depends on what business that you want to start, right? The first thing is you need to invest in yourself, right? So for investing in ourselves, we need to do certain courses. It could be learning these tools that I mentioned, or if you want to launch a business, you can actually design a small website, and you can actually launch that business, and actually you can gauge the business idea, right? And how your market, you're getting the response from the market. So it depends actually. You can definitely start with low investment, but you need to know what idea that you wanted to launch. That's very important. I hope this answer. Any questions? So just to give you a real life example, I born and brought up in, okay, online business is good. Yes, small businesses. See, in the sense like, online business is good. Yes, small businesses are good. For example, today, what I see, Muhammad Usman, is most of the businesses are going online. So it's really depend on the business idea. If you think that, you can deliver these these business online, then definitely it's a good opportunity. For example, nowadays small vendors are also connecting with Amazon or Flipkart, those kind of platforms. So online business is really taking care of the market share today, I would say, because more than 50% of the customers are preferring online business due to the current pandemic scenario. So they are preferring online business. So if you could actually create an online business, then definitely it's really a good start, I would say. Sir, how to get ideas? See, ideas, like you have to open your mind. So whenever you go, you have to be open your mind. So I can let me tell you an example. I was sitting in a hospital waiting for my number to come, and I see that, okay, I actually took an appointment, and I was sitting for hospital for 2 hours to get my appointment. There are delays actually, from the doctor and from the all the other formalities, but I spent 2 hours sitting in the hospital. So while sitting in the hospital, I got this idea. Okay, if, for example, if we implement a software here, okay, this software can help both the patients and the doctors, right, to manage their appointments, and how they can save their time, right? 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm sitting in a hospital after taking my appointment. What is the gap? Where is the gap? And why I wasted my time, right? So there are like patients, emergency patients came into the hospital. That's where doctor delayed. But what if, like, I can spend this 2-3 hours somewhere else, not in the hospital sitting, right? So likewise, you need to understand, what are the what are the business ideas you can generate, and the business ideas can be generated only knowing the problems. तो if you are solving, अगर आप कोई problem solve करते हो किसी का, तो आपका business idea मतलब solid रहेगा. जैसा कि for example, the other day मुझे computer printout लेना था, right? So I was searching for computer printout in my area. I hardly found one location where I can take the printout, but I need to travel to like 3 to 4 kilometers or 5 kilometers to get that printout. So for example, that's actually a business opportunity, right? So there could be a different business opportunity, but you need to keep your eyes open. आपको अपनी आंखें खुली रखनी है और देखनी है कि भाई क्या business problems है जिसको आप solve कर सकते हो. That is the really sense, right? If you create a good business ideas. So I would recommend, highly recommend people actually, they want to launch a new business or a new idea. You need to think कि भाई आप क्या problem solve करोगे और इस problem से किसको benefit होने वाला है और इससे कौन जो है इसका फायदा उठाने वाले हैं और आपको इसका कितना रिटर्न मिलेगा. So you have to do that market analysis before you launch any idea or any product or services. I hope this is clear. Yeah.
हेलो, अस्सलाम वालेकुम. जी सर, मेरा ये एक आइडिया जो मुझे परसों आया था, जो मेरे एक बार डॉक्यूमेंट वगैरह, वैलिड वगैरह, उसके अंदर पूरे डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, आरसी वगैरह, वो ये पूरा गुम गया था मेरा. तो मैं 2 आवर्स वगैरह कुछ रोड पे सर्च वगैरह करा सर. तो उसके बाद घर में मिल गया मुझे. तो मुझे एक ख्याल आया कि मतलब एक ऐसी मतलब डॉक्यूमेंट्स किसी का गुमता है, तो उसको हम इसको ऑनलाइन के थ्रू जिसका डॉक्यूमेंट जो गुम जाए वो हमें आकर दिए, और जिसका डॉक्यूमेंट यानी जिसको पहुंचाना है वो भी हमारे से कांटेक्ट करे. ऐसा ऑनलाइन कुछ करने के लिए मैं सोचा था, मतलब परसों जो आइडिया आया था ऐसा.
तो मोहम्मद उस्मान का ये क्वेश्चन है कि अगर आपका जो डॉक्यूमेंट मिसप्लेस हो जाए और अगर किसी को मिलता है, तो आप एक ऐसा चैनल बनाना चाहते हैं जहां पर आप अपना जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स मिसप्लेस हो गया और जिसको मिला है उसको कम्युनिकेट करना चाहते हैं. तो आपका जो ये आइडिया है बिल्कुल इट्स ए प्रॉब्लम एक्चुअली. अगर आपको ये होना है, अगर इसको सॉल्व करना है, तो यू नीड टू डू लिटिल रिसर्च कि अगर आपको ये आइडिया आता है तो क्या ऑलरेडी मार्केट में कोई ऐसा टूल है या कोई ऐसा सॉल्यूशन है जो इसमें काम आ सकता है. जैसा कि फॉर एग्जांपल व्हाट्सएप हो गया. व्हाट्सएप इट्स ए कम्युनिकेशन टूल. और फिर अपना फेसबुक हो गया, जहां पर लोग फेसबुक भी यूज करते हैं सोशली कम्युनिकेट करने के लिए, या फिर जो है कोई और ट्विटर हो गया। तो आपको, आप जब ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म बनाते हो तो आपको ये सोचना चाहिए कि आपका आइडिया ऑलरेडी मार्केट में अवेलेबल है क्या, क्या वो आइडिया जो आप प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना चाहते हैं, क्या वो प्लेटफॉर्म ऑलरेडी सॉल्व कर रहा है क्या। अगर नहीं कर रहा है, देन यू नीड टू थिंक, यू नीड टू पुट ए प्लान। आप उस आइडिया तक पहुंचने के लिए क्या स्टेप्स लेना चाहते हैं, राइट। यू हैव टू जॉट डाउन ऑल द पॉइंट्स कि आपके आइडिया में कितने मतलब आपके आइडिया में कितने लोग आपके साथ जो है जुड़ेंगे, राइट। फिर आप कुछ एनालिसिस भी करो। अगर आप जो है अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ हो, अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ है, आप जो है ये आइडिया को उनके सामने शेयर करके कोशिश करो कि भाई उनका क्या फीडबैक आता है, कि भाई इज दिस रियली अ वर्थ आइडिया और नॉट। समझ रहे हैं आप। तो आप इस तरीके से अपना आइडिया को बिजनेस में मतलब उसको बिजनेस देने के बजाय आप उसको पहले से उसका पहले ग्राउंड वर्क करके उसको आप एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं। इज इट हेल्पफुल मोहम्मद उस्मान?
जज़ाकल्लाह खैर, थैंक यू सर।
यू मोस्ट वेलकम। बिल्कुल मतलब आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि भाई आपको ये आइडिया आया, एंड इट्स दैट इज व्हाट एक्चुअली नीडेड। जब आप ऐसा कुछ करते हो तो आप फिर एक आइडिया लेकर आते हो। तो आई रियली अप्रिशिएट मोहम्मद उस्मान एज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ दिस आइडिया। सो यू नीड टू ओपन योर माइंड। सो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स यानी आपका जो माइंड होता है, जब आप एक बिजनेस ओनर बनना चाहते हैं तो आपको हमेशा ही जो है ऐसा अपने माइंड को ओपन रखना होता है, और वहां पर ही आपका एक बिजनेस आइडिया क्रिएट होता है। आप एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हो फेसबुक जैसा, कि फेसबुक स्टार्ट हुआ, मार्क जकरबर्ग उसका फ्रेंड और दो तीन दोस्त अहबाब एक घर में बैठकर जो है दे हैव क्रिएटेड दिस नेटवर्किंग थिंग एंड दे लॉन्च इट फॉर द पब्लिक, सो इट बिकम्स ए ह्यूज प्लेटफॉर्म, नाउ इट्स कॉल्ड फेसबुक। और कोई क्वेश्चंस? रियली ग्रेट क्वेश्चंस टुडे। आई एम ग्लैड दैट people are asking these questions, so I'm very happy. So I would highly recommend you, everyone, if you want to know more about the business development profession, you can actually go on YouTube channels. There are a lot of YouTube channels which is available free of cost. You can actually do some research about this profession. You can learn what are the different topics and involved, and also very cost effective. बहुत ही कम expenses में you can learn is from Udemy. On Udemy, you have different courses on business development, digital marketing, and also there are a lot of questions there are a lot of free tools available. You can actually take benefit out of it. So at the end, please feel free to share your feedback with Shoaib, Munawar, and our volunteers in the CGC team. Please share your valuable feedback, how you find it this session today. I can work on a few other sessions as well. I'm also planning to launch a business development course for business development executives. So I'm planning to work on that as well. So please feel free to let Shoaib and the team know your feedback. How do you find this session? Is it helpful? Any suggestion, any recommendation, then I can improve further. So that would be really helpful. With that note, we can actually wrap up the call for today. So thank you so much for everyone's taking out time joining this session, and my warmest thanks to the entire CGC team. The work they have been doing tremendous, and Shoaib and Munawar and the team really glad, and hats off to all the work that you have been doing. Thank you so much.